Good morning, Mizzou fans. Gabe DeArmond here, PM in the AM for Thursday, September 25th, 2 days before Mizzou takes on the UMass Minutmen at 6:30 on Saturday night. What we do here every week on Thursday is we look at three things we're watching for in Saturday's game. This week's game, not the most exciting matchup, but we're going to go ahead and give you three things that we're watching for Missouri out of the game against the Minutemen. Look, we're not going to make this one more than it is. UMass may be the worst team in Division One foot or in FBS football. They lost to Bryant College earlier this year. I don't know anything about the Bryant football team other than they were 1 point better than Massachusetts. First year UMass coach at a program that has struggled to find traction since joining FBS back in, I think, 2012. So the first thing, come out of this game healthy. Khalil Jacobs got hurt in this game last year, cost him the rest of his season. Injuries can happen at any time, whether it's UMass, whether it's Alabama. Like, guys can get hurt. It's football. The responsibility of the coaching staff in this one is to minimize the chance that that happens. To me, that means if you're up 24-0 after the first quarter, Bo Perbula's done. Ahmad Hardy gets like 6 carries in this one. Jamal Roberts, maybe 8 to 10. If you've got anybody that's nursing anything whatsoever, they don't even play in this game. Obviously, we know Caden Green won't, but I mean, let's say somebody comes to you and says, hey, I felt a slight tweak in my hamstring. That guy doesn't play this week. So number one, just come out of this without any serious injuries that are going to cost you in 2 weeks against Alabama or down the road. Number two, I want to see Matt Zollers throw the football. Like, it's not going to tell you a ton if he goes out and throws for 200 yards against Massachusetts, because, again, this is not a huge challenge, but it should be the first chance we've seen at extended action where he goes out and runs the offense. And if that means you score 72 points, that's what it means. That's not your fault. But I want to see this kid go run the offense, go throw the football, and give me an indication of, hey, if he does have to come in, if something does happen to Bo down the road, what can we expect? And also give him an indication that, hey, you can do this. You're comfortable out there. Third thing I'm watching, and guys, I know these are not nearly as exciting as a lot of weeks, right? That's what this game is. How do they handle the kicking game? Eli Drinkwitz said last week that he was going to anything outside the 20-yard line, he was going to have Oliver Robbins kick the field goals. Well, then it came down to the first chance they really had was a 40-yarder that could ice the game. And Drink said, I didn't want to make that the first kick of a kid's career. So he sent Robbie Meyer out, and Robbie Meyer hit it. But he was open and said that Robbie Meyer had struggled in practice beyond, 37 yards. So if they get in a situation where they have field goal opportunities, how do they handle that? Because that is maybe indicative of what will happen down the road this season. A game that offers Missouri a break, and then they get a real break after that with a bye week before Alabama, Auburn, Vanderbilt, Texas A&M, Mississippi State, Oklahoma, Arkansas. A 7-game stretch that will obviously define their season. They've got to go 5-2 in those games. I'm not sure it matters which the 5 are and which the 2 are, but that is now clearly the goal for this team that is picking up playoff momentum and thinks it can get there. So one last, light workout on Saturday night, then a bye week, and then things really get fun. Appreciate you hanging out here. We did preview UMass last night on the channel with the Cursive U. We've had plenty of stuff on YouTube this week. Cody and I both did shows both on Monday and Tuesday. A lot of stuff going on over at Power Mizzou. Still offering you 30% off to get in the door. We are 1 week short of our 1-year anniversary here at 24/7 Sports. So we'll still let you say you got in on the ground floor if you do it in the next 5 or 6 days. So we'd love to see you over there. Thanks for hanging out, and we will talk to you Friday morning with the official prediction.